welcome to the start of our show. Now, my first guest is a motivational speaker, and he has a very interesting story. Please put your hands together for Scott Maloney. Welcome, Scott. Scott, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Now, you have a very interesting story, and I should just let you tell everyone in the audience right now what that story is. What happened to you?
Okay, September 18th of 2004, my senior year of college, I made the worst decision of my life, and I almost died as a result of a decision I made under the influence of alcohol.
Now, what actually happened to you?
I locked my keys in my room, and rather than call campus police to let me back in, I just said, it's no big deal. I'll just do a MacGyver stunt, and I crawled through my hall window, and I fell. And
wow. Now, after you had fallen, what was that like? What was the situation?
My parents received that phone call. They received that phone call to get to the hospital ASAP. We're not sure if your son's going to make it to when you arrive.
And what was your situation? You had a traumatic brain injury, right?
That's right.
And what happened? What was the situation after that when they got to the hospital? What were they told?
They were told to say goodbye, that I was gone, that I was declared legally brain dead. And my parents refused to accept that. They pushed, they pulled, they begged, they pleaded, and they prayed for an emergency neurosurgery, an emergency brain surgery. And
did they get it?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. And that's a blessing. And what happened after that?
Blessing is an understatement. It was truly a medical miracle. I survived through the brain surgery, spent a few weeks in a coma, a few months in a semi-coma, was brought home from the hospital in mid-December of 2004, and started back to school in a wheelchair a few weeks later.
Now, you're here tonight, and you've walked right into our studio. You've recovered. How did this happen?
I discovered that persistence, and a positive attitude can make all the difference in the world.
That's fantastic. How about this, everybody? It's an amazing story about holding on and believing that you're going to get through it. Now, what are you doing these days?
I'm serving as a motivational speaker, found at various venues throughout the country, rehabilitation hospitals, medical centers, high schools, colleges, and universities, where I deliver my campus acclaimed program, I Got Lucky. I speak on the destructive, often self-destructive decisions anyone can make under the influence of alcohol. I give real-world examples. Then when I have the audience's attention, I share with them my personal story.
Now, I know that you had asked me before the show. You know that we have a large audience, and we're all over the world now. You wanted to speak to the viewers, especially the young kids tonight that may be in college. Our director, Jim Aklimchuk, will take your camera, and you can say what you want to say.
This is my single?
Yeah, that's your single shot there.
All right. Don't drink and drive. And it's not just don't drink and drive. Don't make foolish decisions under the influence of alcohol. Don't make them. That's pretty much that's it in a nutshell. Don't make any foolish decisions under the influence of alcohol. You
told me that you wrote a book.
That's right.
Is it about your journey? What's it about?
Yes, it is. It takes place it starts off a week before my injury in September of 2004, and it ends about 6 months ago.
And you're looking for a publisher, aren't you?
I'm looking for a publisher or literary agent.
Well, we hope that you get your book published, because it's a great story. Now, let's tell people, if they want to read about you with your motivational speaking, where do they go online?
All right, my website is www.scottmaloney.com. That's SCOTTMALONEY.com.
Let me ask you this before we go. You have spoken to a lot of colleges. What feedback are you getting from the students?
All positive, except in New York. I'm not so much, because there's a few Yankees jokes, because in 2004 the Sox were down in the series 3-0, but then they came back and won 4-3. So I make a few Yankees suck references, but hey.
So what you're saying is they have a tough time hearing that in New York, obviously.
Yes, they do.
Well, we wish you all the luck with this motivational speaking. We love the story, and it's amazing that your parents were able to fight for you at that moment. Thank you for coming, Scott. Everybody, Scott. All right, we'll be right back right after this.